Looking to pass your CDL permit test with confidence? Make sure to watch this video until the end to ensure you're fully prepared. In this video, we'll go through 50 of the most important questions for the real exam, based on the official handbook. Remember, you'll need 40 correct answers to pass, and the last 5 questions are especially important for your success. Keep track of your answers and let us know your score in the comments. Let's get started. Question 1. How do you check the service brake's stopping action? A. Coast in neutral and see if it slows. B. Drive about 5 miles per hour and push the brake pedal firmly. C. Apply parking brake while moving. D. Pump brakes at highway speed. The correct answer is B. Drive about 5 miles per hour and push the brake pedal firmly. Explanation. To check service brakes, drive around 5 miles per hour and press the brake pedal firmly. The vehicle should stop promptly without pulling to either side. Other methods are unsafe or test the wrong braking system. Question 2. On a trailer, what does it mean if the left rear yellow ABS lamp stays on after startup? A. Tires are underinflated. B. Batteries are low. C. Trailer ABS is not working. D. Trailer lights are dim. The correct answer is C. Trailer ABS is not working. Explanation. The yellow ABS malfunction lamp should come on briefly at startup and then go out. If the yellow light on the left rear of the trailer stays on, it means the trailer's ABS system is not working properly, even though the normal service brakes will still function. Question 3. At the start of the walk-around inspection, what should you check at the front of the vehicle? A. Only the license plate. B. That the low beams in both four-way flashers are working. C. Only the windshield wipers. D. Only the horn. The correct answer is B. That the low beams in both four-way flashers are working. Explanation. The first walk-around step is to go to the front of the vehicle and confirm that the low beam headlights in both four-way flashers are operating properly. Question 4. When inspecting tires, which combination is a problem? A. All radial tires on all axles. B. Radial and bias ply tires used together. C. Tires from the same manufacturer. D. All bias ply tires on all axles. The correct answer is B. Radial and bias ply tires used together. Explanation. Mixing radial and bias ply tires affects handling and is listed as an unsafe tire condition during inspection. Question 5. Which backing method provides the best visibility? A. Backing with mirrors folded. B. Backing straight only. C. Back and turn toward the driver's side whenever possible. D. Back and turn toward the right side whenever possible. The correct answer is C. Back and turn toward the driver's side whenever possible. Explanation. Driver's side backing lets you see the rear of the vehicle directly out the side window. Question 6. If you stay too long in neutral while double clutching and miss the next gear, what should you do? A. Force the shift lever into gear. B. Shift directly into the lowest gear. C. Turn off the engine immediately. D. Return to neutral, release the clutch, raise engine speed, and try again. The correct answer is D. Return to neutral, release the clutch, raise engine speed, and try again. Explanation. Forcing the gear can cause damage. The correct fix is to return to neutral, match engine speed to road speed, and then reattempt the shift. Question 7. At 55 miles per hour, about how far does your vehicle travel during perception time alone? A. 61 feet. B. 100 feet. C. 142 feet. D. 216 feet. The correct answer is C. 142 feet. Explanation. Perception distance is how far you travel while your brain is still recognizing the hazard. At 55 miles per hour, this is about 142 feet for an alert driver before you even start to react. Question 8. Why should you check your mirrors regularly for blind spots? A. To eliminate the need for turn signals. B. To see where vehicles are and if they move into areas your mirrors cannot show. C. To avoid using your headlights. D. To keep track of road signs. The correct answer is B. To see where vehicles are and if they move into areas your mirrors cannot show. Explanation. Checking your mirrors regularly helps you monitor nearby traffic and detect vehicles moving into your blind spots. Since mirrors cannot show every area around your vehicle, frequent checks reduce the risk of sideswipe collisions. Question 9. When carrying open cargo, what should you watch for in mirrors? A. Low fuel level. B. Loose straps or a flapping tarp. C. Dashboard warning lights. D. Interior dome lights. The correct answer is B. Loose straps or a flapping tarp. Explanation. Mirrors help you monitor open cargo securement, such as loose tie-downs or tarps that are flapping or ballooning. Question 10. When should you turn on four-way flashers after pulling off the road and stopping? A. Only when traffic is heavy. B. Only during the daytime. C. Immediately after stopping. D. Only when unloading passengers. The correct answer is C. Immediately after stopping. Explanation. You should turn on your four-way flashers as soon as you stop so other drivers can see that your vehicle is stopped on or near the roadway. This is important in all conditions, not just at night. Hey, are these questions helping you prepare? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to pass the CDL permit test. Your support helps us create more CDL practice tests so you can stay confident and fully prepared. Alright, let's get back to the video. Question 11. What is the most important signal you and your helper must agree on before backing? A. Turn left. B. Turn right. C. Slow down. D. Stop. The correct answer is D. Stop. Explanation. You and your helper should agree on clear hand signals before backing, and the most critical one is the signal to stop so you can immediately halt if there is any danger. Question 12. What is one key way to reduce braking distance and accident severity at high speeds? A. Use only engine braking. B. Shift to a higher gear. C. Slow down. D. Turn on high beams. The correct answer is C. Slow down. Explanation. High speeds greatly increase both stopping distance and crash severity, so reducing speed is the direct way to lessen both. Question 13. On packed snow, how should you adjust your speed? A. Maintain normal highway speed. B. Reduce speed by about 1/3. C. Reduce speed by 10 miles per hour only. D. Reduce speed by a half or more. The correct answer is D. Reduce speed by a half or more. Explanation. Packed snow requires a major speed reduction to maintain traction and control, therefore cut your speed in half or more on packed snow to maintain control and stopping distance. Question 14. Hydroplaning, with deep water, can begin at speeds as low as A. 15 miles per hour. B. 25 miles per hour. C. 30 miles per hour. D. 45 miles per hour. The correct answer is C. 30 miles per hour. Explanation. Hydroplaning does not require high speed. With enough water on the road, a vehicle's tires can lose contact with the surface at speeds as low as 30 miles per hour, causing loss of steering and braking control. Question 15. Which factor is not listed as a consideration for safe speed on a downgrade? A. Type of fuel used. B. Length of the grade. C. Total weight of vehicle and cargo. D. Road and weather conditions. The correct answer is A. Type of fuel used. Explanation. Fuel type does not affect safe speed on a downgrade. Weight, grade, road, and weather are the key factors. Question 16. What is one hazard for low-clearance vehicles on dirt roads or unpaved yards? A. Tire overheating. B. Getting hung up on the surface. C. Loss of steering fluid. D. Reduced mirror visibility. The correct answer is B. Getting hung up on the surface. Explanation. On dirt roads or unpaved yards, uneven or soft surfaces can catch the underside of a low-clearance vehicle. This may cause the vehicle to get stuck or damaged, especially under heavy loads. Question 17. Why should you not swing wide left at the start of a right turn? A. It damages the steering. B. It confuses drivers who may pass on your right. C. It increases fuel use. D. It blocks your mirrors. The correct answer is B. It confuses drivers who may pass on your right. Explanation. Swinging left first can mislead drivers behind into thinking you are turning left, causing them to pass on the right where your vehicle will swing. Question 18. What is the main purpose of move-over laws? A. Increase speed limits near work zones. B. Allow faster passing of trucks. C. Reduce toll charges. D. Protect roadside workers and emergency personnel. The correct answer is D. Protect roadside workers and emergency personnel. Explanation. These laws were created because more roadside workers and emergency responders were being struck, and they require drivers to slow and/or change lanes. Question 19. How many handheld phone convictions in 3 years can disqualify a CDL driver? A. 1. B. 2 or more. C. 3 only. D. None. The correct answer is B. 2 or more. Explanation. A CDL is disqualified after 2 or more convictions for handheld mobile phone use within 3 years. Question 20. What should you do before you drive if you are drowsy? A. Open a window and get going. B. Drink coffee and start driving. C. Turn on loud music and continue. D. Sleep before you drive, even if only a nap. The correct answer is D. Sleep before you drive, even if only a nap. Explanation. If you feel drowsy, you should not begin driving. Getting real sleep, even a short nap, restores alertness in a way that tricks like coffee or fresh air cannot. Question 21. What is a key danger of glare from bright lights when driving at night? A. It only affects side vision. B. It improves depth perception. C. It can blind you for several seconds. D. It only affects older drivers. The correct answer is C. It can blind you for several seconds. Explanation. Bright glare can temporarily blind you for several seconds, reducing your ability to see the road, hazards, or pedestrians. Even a short loss of vision at night greatly increases crash risk. Question 22. How can you check that your cooling system has enough antifreeze protection? A. By looking at the color only. B. By using a special coolant tester. C. By checking the radiator cap label. D. By touching the radiator hose. The correct answer is B. By using a special coolant tester. Explanation. A coolant tester is the proper tool for checking actual freeze protection levels. Color or touch cannot tell you whether the coolant will protect the engine in low temperatures. Question 23. Why is having enough tread especially important in winter conditions? A. It reduces tire noise. B. It keeps tires cooler. C. It provides traction for steering and pushing through snow. D. It improves ride comfort only. The correct answer is C. It provides traction for steering and pushing through snow. Explanation. Deep tread provides better traction on snow and ice. It helps drive tires push the vehicle forward and allows steering tires to grip the road, improving control and reducing the risk of skidding. Question 24. When tire temperature increases in very hot weather, what should you do about tire air pressure? A. Let air out of hot tires. B. Add air until they feel firm. C. Do not let air out. D. Deflate them halfway. The correct answer is C. Do not let air out. Explanation. As tires heat up, air pressure naturally increases. You should not release air from hot tires, because when they cool down, the pressure will drop too low, which can lead to unsafe driving conditions or tire failure. Question 25. How many texting convictions within 3 years can disqualify a CDL driver? A. 1 conviction. B. 2 or more convictions. C. 4 convictions only. D. Only if violations occur in different state. The correct answer is B. 2 or more convictions. Explanation. 2 or more texting violations within 3 years trigger CDL disqualification, reflecting how serious the rule is. Want to speed up your CDL preparation? Download our cheat sheet and pass your CDL test on your first attempt. Our cheat sheet equips you with 150 exam-focused questions, important traffic sign section, low-cost access to a high-value study pack, ideal for quick revision. You can get your cheat sheet from the download link in the description below. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 26. What must a driver do at a passive crossing? A. Rely on other vehicles to stop. B. Drive through at normal speed. C. Recognize the crossing, look for trains, and decide if there is enough space to cross. D. Wait for gates to lower. The correct answer is C. Recognize the crossing, look for trains, and decide if there is enough space to cross. Explanation. A passive crossing has no active warning devices like gates or flashing lights. Because there is no automatic protection, you must identify the crossing, look carefully for trains, and ensure there is enough space before crossing safely. Question 27. At a railroad crossing with no stop line, where must required vehicles stop? A. 5 to 10 feet from the nearest rail. B. Exactly 25 feet from the nearest rail. C. At least 15 feet but not more than 50 feet from the nearest rail. D. Anywhere before the warning sign. The correct answer is C. At least 15 feet but not more than 50 feet from the nearest rail. Explanation. Vehicles must stop within 15 to 50 feet of the nearest rail to stay far enough from the train to avoid danger but close enough to clearly see approaching trains. Question 28. In mountain driving, what does gravity do on a long, steep downgrade? A. Slows your vehicle. B. Has no effect on speed. C. Keeps speed constant. D. Causes your speed to increase. The correct answer is D. Causes your speed to increase. Explanation. When you drive downhill, the weight of the vehicle works with gravity and pulls the truck forward. This makes your speed increase on its own, which is why proper gear selection and braking are critical on long, steep grades. Question 29. How do escape ramps usually stop a runaway vehicle? A. By sharp curves and barriers. B. By deep water pools. C. By a long bed of loose, soft material, sometimes with an upgrade. D. By concrete walls at the end. The correct answer is C. By a long bed of loose, soft material, sometimes with an upgrade. Explanation. Escape ramps use loose gravel or sand, often sloped uphill, to safely absorb a vehicle's momentum and bring it to a stop without damage. Question 30. What is counter-steering in an emergency maneuver? A. Turning the wheel only to the left. B. Turning the wheel back in the opposite direction after avoiding the hazard. C. Steering with one hand only. D. Letting go of the wheel after the turn. The correct answer is B. Turning the wheel back in the opposite direction after avoiding the hazard. Explanation. After you steer around a hazard, you must quickly steer back the other way to straighten out and stay in control. Question 31. Most hydraulic brake failures usually happen due to A. Low fuel and hot weather. B. Loss of hydraulic pressure and brake fade. C. Frozen brake drums and bad steering. D. Worn tires and heavy loads. The correct answer is B. Loss of hydraulic pressure and brake fade. Explanation. Hydraulic brake failures usually occur due to loss of pressure in the system or from brake fade caused by overheating on long hills. Both issues reduce braking effectiveness and can lead to dangerous situations if not addressed. Question 32. On a commercial vehicle, when does the anti-lock braking system ABS activate? A. Every time you press the brake. B. Only at speeds below 20 miles per hour. C. Only when wheels are about to lock. D. Only when using the parking brake. The correct answer is C. Only when wheels are about to lock. Explanation. ABS only activates when it detects the wheels are about to lock during braking, helping you maintain steering control and prevent skidding. Question 33. According to DOT rules, which of the following must be equipped with ABS? A. Truck tractors with air brakes built on or after March 1, 1997. B. Any car built after March 1, 1997. C. Only trailers built before 1990. D. Only vehicles under 10,000 pounds GVWR. The correct answer is A. Truck tractors with air brakes built on or after March 1, 1997. Explanation: DOT rules require ABS on truck tractors with air brakes built on or after March 1, 1997. This ensures that commercial trucks have anti-lock braking for safer stopping. Question 34. Which of these is a common cause of truck fires after a crash? A. Low coolant level. B. Spilled fuel and improper flares. C. Poor windshield visibility. D. Underfilled air tanks. The correct answer is B. Spilled fuel and improper flares. Explanation: fuel spilled on the ground, combined with carelessly placed flares, can easily ignite and start a truck fire after a crash. Question 35. Which statement about over-the-counter cold medicines is correct? A. They are always safe for driving. B. They are illegal to buy for CMV drivers. C. They may cause drowsiness and unsafe driving. D. They are safer than prescription drugs. The correct answer is C. They may cause drowsiness and unsafe driving. Explanation: many common cold medicines can make you sleepy or otherwise affect your alertness, so you must treat them as potentially unsafe for driving. Question 36. How many placards must a properly placarded hazmat vehicle display? A. 2, 1 on each side. B. 3, front and both sides. C. At least 4, all around the vehicle. D. 1, at the rear only. The correct answer is C. At least 4, all around the vehicle. Explanation: the rules require identical placards on all 4 sides so emergency responders and other drivers can see the hazard information from any direction. Question 37. What does axle weight mean? A. The maximum safe weight a tire can carry at a specified pressure. B. The total weight of a single vehicle including its load. C. The weight transmitted to the ground by one axle or one set of axles. D. The value specified by the manufacturer as the loaded weight of a single vehicle. The correct answer is C. The weight transmitted to the ground by one axle or one set of axles. Explanation: axle weight is the actual weight one axle, or axle group, puts on the ground. It's different from tire limits or the vehicle's total weight. Question 38. Which problem can result from overloading a truck? A. Shorter stopping distance. B. Better steering control. C. Increased stopping distance. D. Brakes working easier because the load is heavier. The correct answer is C. Increased stopping distance. Explanation: excess weight makes stopping harder and increases the distance needed to stop safely. Question 39. What is the main purpose of a front-end header board, headache rack? A. To protect you from your cargo in an accident or emergency stop. B. To protect cargo from weather. C. To prevent cargo from shifting sideways. D. To increase the working load limit of tie-downs. The correct answer is A. To protect you from your cargo in an accident or emergency stop. Explanation: a header board is designed to protect the driver by blocking cargo from moving forward during an accident or sudden stop. Question 40. A vehicle transporting aggregate material must be equipped with all of the following except A. Seals on any openings used to empty the load. B. Splash flaps behind every tire or set of tires. C. Fenders. D. Warning beacons on the cab roof. The correct answer is D. Warning beacons on the cab roof. Explanation. Trucks hauling aggregate must have sealed openings, splash flaps, and fenders to protect the road. Warning beacons on the cab are not required. Question 41. When hauling a sealed load, what must you check before driving? A. That you do not exceed gross weight and axle weight limits. B. That you can inspect the cargo by opening the seal. C. That the cargo has at least one tie down per 5 feet. D. That the cargo is balanced and secured properly inside the sealed container. The correct answer is A. That you do not exceed gross weight and axle weight limits. Explanation. Sealed loads cannot be inspected directly, but drivers must still ensure gross and axle weight limits are not exceeded. Other options include requirements not stated for sealed loads. Question 42. Which statement is not true about the doubles-triples test? A. It is required if you want to pull double or triple trailers. B. Triple trailers are not legal in California. C. It is required if you want to haul hazardous materials. D. It relates to pulling double or triple trailers. The correct answer is C. It is required if you want to haul hazardous materials. Explanation. The doubles-triples test is only for pulling double or triple trailers. Hauling hazardous materials requires a separate hazmat test. Other options correctly describe the doubles-triples test. Question 43. Which brake drum or shoe condition is a defect? A. Shoes lightly worn. B. Shoes recently replaced. C. Shoes or pads with oil, grease, or brake fluid on them. D. Shoes recently replaced. The correct answer is C. Shoes or pads with oil, grease, or brake fluid on them. Explanation. Brake shoes or pads must be dry and clean. Any oil, grease, or brake fluid contamination reduces braking ability and is listed as a defect. Light wear or new shoes are not defects. Question 44. What is the minimum CDL disqualification for a first railroad highway grade crossing violation? A. 30 days. B. 60 days. C. 90 days. D. 120 days. The correct answer is B. 60 days. Explanation. A first violation at a railroad crossing leads to a minimum 60-day CDL disqualification. Obeying crossing rules keeps you and others safe and protects your license. Question 45. What is the maximum speed limit in California for a truck or truck tractor having 3 or more axles? A. 55 miles per hour. B. 60 miles per hour. C. 65 miles per hour. D. 70 miles per hour. The correct answer is A. 55 miles per hour. Explanation. In California, trucks with 3 or more axles are limited to 55 miles per hour. Following this limit helps prevent accidents and keeps your vehicle under control. Question 46. Which vehicle meets the IFTA, International Fuel Tax Agreement, definition of a qualified motor vehicle? A. A recreational vehicle. B. A two-axle vehicle over 26,000 pounds GVW. C. A pickup truck under 26,001 pounds. D. A two-axle vehicle under 26,001 pounds GVW. The correct answer is B. A two-axle vehicle over 26,000 pounds GVW. Explanation. Under IFTA, a qualified motor vehicle is one with two or more axles and a gross vehicle weight over 26,000 pounds. Lighter vehicles don't qualify. Question 47. What indicates a properly functioning belt in the engine compartment? A. Cracks and frays along the belt. B. 1/2 to 3/4 inch play at the center with no signs of wear. C. Loose fibers visible on the belt. D. Belt-driven components leaking. The correct answer is B. 1/2 to 3/4 inch play at the center with no signs of wear. Explanation. Proper belt snugness is 1/2 to 3/4 inch play at the center, with no cracks, frays, or loose fibers. Any of the other signs indicate wear or potential failure. Question 48. During a coupling inspection, what must a driver check on the fifth wheel locking jaws? A. That the jaws are fully closed around the kingpin. B. That the jaws are greased but not locked. C. Only that the jaws are free of rust. D. That the jaws are painted black. The correct answer is A. That the jaws are fully closed around the kingpin. Explanation. Locking jaws must be fully closed around the kingpin to secure the trailer to the tractor safely. Question 49. Before exiting to check position during the skills test, you must A. Turn off the engine. B. Set the parking brake and place the vehicle in neutral. C. Sound the horn. D. Shift into reverse. The correct answer is B. Set the parking brake and place the vehicle in neutral. Explanation. Always set the parking brake and put the vehicle in neutral before stepping out. This keeps the vehicle secure while you check your position. Question 50. Under non-accepted intrastate NA operation, what must be true about the cargo and passengers? A. They must originate and end in California. B. They may cross into another state. C. They must start in another state. D. They must involve international transport. The correct answer is A. They must originate and end in California. Explanation. Non-accepted intrastate operation limits commercial driving to within California. Cargo and passengers must both start and end in the state. How many questions you have answered right? Share your score in the comments, we'd love to see your progress. Ready for the next challenge? Tap on the next video and keep practicing to build your confidence.